My best friend stole my life's work, so I took everything from her. I'm a 32-year-old woman, and I had a best friend, Lisa, who's 33, for 15 years. We met in college, bonded over late-night study sessions, and dreamed of starting a business together. I'm a graphic designer with a knack for branding, while Lisa was a marketing genius. In 2018, we launched a small design agency, pouring our hearts into it. I created logos and visuals. She handled clients and campaigns. We split everything 50-50, or so I thought. By 2023, our agency was thriving. We were making around $200,000 in revenue, had big clients, and were even featured in a local business magazine. Life was perfect, until it wasn't. It started with small red flags. Lisa began taking solo meetings with our biggest client, a trendy startup called Vibeco. She'd say, "Oh, they just need a quick pitch," but then she'd dodge my questions about what was discussed. I trusted her. She was my best friend, practically family. But then I noticed she was using a separate work email I didn't have access to. One night, I logged into our shared cloud drive and saw folders labeled Vibeco, Lisa's Pitch. Inside were my logo designs and mock-ups, but with her name on them. There was no mention of me. My stomach dropped. I confronted Lisa over coffee. I showed her the files and asked why she was passing my work off as hers. She laughed it off, saying it was a client-friendly version and that she'd fix the credits later. I wanted to believe her, but something felt off. I started digging. I checked our client contracts, bank statements, and even her LinkedIn. That's when I found it. A new website for Lisa Creative, a solo branding agency launched 6 months ago, featuring my portfolio, logos, websites, everything I designed for our agency. She was pitching herself as the sole creator to poach our clients. I was furious but played it cool. I didn't confront her again. Instead, I got strategic. I quietly hired a lawyer and documented everything. Every design I had created, every email where Lisa acknowledged my work, even timestamps from our cloud drive showing I was the original creator. I also contacted Vibeco's CEO, posing as a concerned colleague, and asked if they knew Lisa was presenting my work as hers. They didn't. They thought she was the designer. They were horrified and asked for proof, which I sent, anonymously, of course. Here's where it gets good. I found out Lisa had been funneling payments from Vibeco into her personal account, not our joint business one. She had siphoned off $50,000 over a year. My lawyer suggested a two-pronged approach, a civil lawsuit for breach of contract and fraud, and a criminal complaint for theft. But I wanted more than justice. I wanted her to feel the weight of her betrayal. I reached out to every client on our roster, presenting my evidence, original design files, email threads, and even testimonials from freelancers we had hired who knew I was the creative lead. Most clients were shocked and agreed to pause work with Lisa until the legal mess was sorted. Meanwhile, I leaked the story to a local business blogger, anonymously again. The post went viral on X, titled, "Local Agency Drama, Best Friend Betrays Partner, Steals Designs." Lisa's LinkedIn got flooded with comments calling her out. Her Lisa Creative website even crashed from the traffic. The lawsuit was the final nail. In court, Lisa tried to play the victim, claiming I was jealous of her success. But my evidence was ironclad. The judge ruled in my favor. Lisa had to pay $75,000 in damages, the stolen $50,000 plus legal fees, and transfer all Lisa Creative assets, including the website, portfolio, and client contracts, back to our joint agency. Vibeco dropped her entirely and signed a new contract with me worth $100,000 annually. Best of all, Lisa's reputation in our small industry was destroyed. She moved to another state last month, and I hear she's working retail now. I rebuilt the agency solo, rebranded it as True Design Studio, and hit $300,000 in revenue this year. It still stings that my best friend betrayed me, but I learned to protect my work and trust my instincts. What would you do if your closest friend stabbed you in the back like that?